So there are two different versions of buzzwords that are being used frequently in proposals and in RFPs. So one is mobile optimization, and then there's mobile website or Mobisite. These are two completely separate things. So when you're talking about mobile optimization, what you're saying is within the confines of the existing site that's being developed, it will resize or redistribute the content within the same page for mobile viewing. So it basically, this is called usually a responsive design. So it shrinks in size and reformats if necessary to show all of the content that's on the existing site. That's mobile optimization. However, when you go over and you start talking about mobile optimization and you're talking about a mobile website or Mobisite, what you're doing is completely different. You're actually developing another version of the site. It may sit in the same content management system, but it is different content formatted differently specifically for mobile. Now, when do you need a Mobisite versus just mobile optimization? You need a Mobisite if you have a site that has hundreds of pages that are not relevant to an audience member on the go. So if you're the New York Times, people want to be able to read a variety of different types of content while they're on the go. So for them, it makes sense for pretty much their entire website to convert over for mobile. They're using mobile optimization. But if you are a company and you have hundreds of pages of information about what you do, think about what is most relevant to the audience and what do they need when they're on the go. And you don't just have to intuitively think about it, look at the analytics. How are people looking up your website? What percentage of that is on a mobile device? And from there, then look at, okay, so what is our top content? And you can through analytics determine what types of content should live on the Mobisite version of the site. You can always give people the option to see the full website, but the Mobisite itself would operate similar to a condensed version. So it's smaller amounts of content. It usually looks somewhat like an app. So you have different buttons that you can click on, and then things are listed in a list menu. And content needs to be shorter because, again, you're on a mobile device. So in both cases, you're still viewing things on a mobile device, but you don't always need the Mobisite version, which is going to be more expensive than just optimization for certain mobile devices. In either case, you need to make sure that you specify as an agency what types of devices you're optimizing for, because that will be very important to your client to understand.